What's going on YouTube? Josh here from The Creative Wade, and today is not going to be a slightly controversial podcast. Today's just going to be a Gear Talk podcast. I need help on an interface. I'm actually looking at purchasing a studio grade interface, like a professional level interface. And now the two that I'm looking at, heavily looking at, are the Apogee Symphony desktop and the RME Babyface Pro FS. So those are kind of my two options. I have ruled out Antelope Audio because I had a terrible experience going from Mac to Windows with my Zen-Q. I had the Antelope Audio Zen-Q Thunderbolt 3 version. Universal Audio, you guys, if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm a big fan of UA stuff. Their interfaces, I personally have had a good track record with Windows and Mac, but I have seen just horror stories with Thunderbolt 3 on Windows. So I kind of want to avoid that if at all possible. What do you think of those two interfaces for switching back and forth between Mac and Windows? Because I like both. And when I say Mac, I mean Apple Silicon. I'm thinking those two interfaces. Again, help me out, please help me out. Apogee's been one of those companies that I've not heard bad things from them for Windows. I've not really. They're back to $14.9. Man, I missed the sale. They had a sale and it ended the 30th, which was yesterday. This is December 1st. I'm gonna record and post this. I missed it. They're back to $1,500, but that sucks because I could have got it. It was like $1,250 or whatever. Oh, there's a blemished one for $1,099. How blemished is it though? You know, you always got to ask these questions. I don't mind buying a blemished item, but they're never specific. They're never specific on, you know, the description of like, where is it blemished? How is it just a little scuff on the very bottom, like a little rubber foot? There's a scuff on the rubber foot? I don't care. But well, probably, let's just say I'll go with a new one. So $14.95 for this one. Here are my drawbacks on this one. Believe it or not, I don't think I would use the DSP too much. I really don't, because again, this is going to be meant for a mixing, some mastering. I might throw a microphone up to record some vocals for like a singer-songwriter occasionally, but really more specifically mixing is going to be the goal of this thing. And I just don't know if I would use the DSP that much, which is why the Babyface, the RME, is so appealing, because it doesn't have any of that. It's $1,000, it's $500 cheaper. I'm not worried about the $500 difference, to be honest with you. I just want something that's really good and is reliable. That's my main thing, because I'm going to be mixing a lot of music. I mean, I plan on, that's the plan anyway, and it's got the I/O that I need. It's upgradable. It's got the ADAT, which is cool for later down the road. Start a conversation with me. Help me out, because what's your experience? Do you have a Babyface? Do you have a Symphony? Now, both of the headphone amps on these things I've heard are stellar, so they will push my Neumann open back headphones that I have just fine. They won't have any issues with that. So these are the two. Yeah, it's got optical in and out. Both of them do. Comment down below. What do you guys think? I'm at a crossroads here. I know I'm probably going to order one of these after the first of the year. I'm going to wait till after the holidays and things like that. Everything settles down a little bit. This is a podcast of just me, a cry for help, saying, can you help me out a little bit? What's your opinion of these things? I have a lot of experience with inexpensive interfaces, sub $500, right? And if you've seen my channel, you know that I've had a bunch of Universal Audio stuff. I've had two Apollos, the twin duos. They were USB for Windows, so I've not had a bad experience with those ones, but they're specifically for Windows. And there was a case when I bought a Mac and I still had that interface. I had to sell that interface just to get the Thunderbolt 3 version so it would hook up to the Mac properly. Comment down below, let's start a conversation, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions about these different interfaces. So you guys have a great Friday. That's when I'm going to record and post this, and I will catch you in the next video. And remember, it's called Music Theory, not music fact. Have a good one.